Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlisify here, and I'm really excited to see how this battle ends up playing out for the Fan Fridays because we have Weavile, known for a pretty solid fake out into heavy damage, but then we also have the Cinccino, which is known for the skill link into mad flinches. So it looks like we're just going to have just insane flinching overall. Also looking at the opponent's team, this is like the ultimate team to do that too. We have more speed than Superior, so it doesn't get to snowball, and we also get to shut down the Volcarona. It's going to be an absolute slaughter. And if there is, I'm thinking there might be this one. I'm thinking there might be a Razor Fang. Yeah, Razor Claw is a crit. So Razor Fang on the Weavile, and then Fling. Fling Razor Fang for double fake out, effectively. And then Cinccino just goes for the extra damage. Oh, Rock Blast is going to obliterate Volcarona. Well, that's, yeah, GG right there on the Volcarona. I mean, has this guy never seen Cinccino before? That's the obvious play. You got to protect that one. But then fake out happens, and either way, bad things. So Superior gets flinched by the fake out, and Swana's going to get rock blasted. Yeah, just looking at that team matchup, not going to go too well. Swanna didn't even bait the protect, but that's going to be another fling. So good damage, and Superior will get flinched right there. As we see Rock Blast from the Cinccino, big damage, and Swanna will go down to that. That's going to be a 5-hit KO for sure. And is it? No, I was about to say, is it 4? Just ever so slightly off. Whenever you're watching like skill link damage, because there's so many different damage rolls, you could get low, high, 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 low. You know, you could get all kinds of weirdness going on. Superior flinches once again, so Superior doesn't get to do anything this game. But now Haxorus comes in. That's going to be a free tail slap into potential flinch. And what is Weavile going to do? Weavile! Oh, that's dirty. I love it though. I love it. Weavile has the Thief as well. I don't think the Miracle Seed is going to be too effective. Yeah, what if you, like, stole... Do the berries have the opposite effect? No, I don't think so. Because I was about to say, if you could, like, fling a chest of berry and put the opponent to sleep, it has a healing effect. I'm trying to think about, like, all the weird things you could steal and then also fling. I thought there was something that actually... Yeah, but if there was something that you could fling to put your opponent to sleep, I'd probably know about it and see that a lot more. But, there we go, guys. That's going to be some damage overall. Haxorus does get flinched. And then the ultimate shutdown until the opponent forfeits. Oh, we gotta see some more. I love everything about this. Ah, that's right. So yeah, you can throw a Flame Orb, Toxic Orb, or a Light Ball for status. Because yeah, I was thinking like, yeah, wait, Chest of Berry would be too broken. But you can still throw status. You can still do all kinds of really fun things. So let's go into the next battle with this strategy. Oh, I'm super excited for this. Like, I saw it, I thought, I believed, and that just happened. And the opponent had to rage quit after all those flinches. I mean, one of my favorite things is, like, Fling's Rock after the fake out, especially in doubles. With a Pokemon as fast as Weavile, it's effectively like having 2 fake outs. Now, with the 130 speed that Tapu Koko brings, not as effective as it used to be in previous generations, but still pretty awesome to see. And Weavile gets a fake out on the Smeargle. Smeargle wanted to do anything, not gonna happen. And then that is going to be the Bullet Seed onto the Palosand. And Palosand actually going to be carrying that weakness policy. So, getting a proc on that weakness policy, but it only activates once with these bullet seeds. You don't get continued one because it's a single consume right there. And it looks like Palosand will be taking at least half of its health and a bit more than that once that final Technician hit comes through. So Palosand's damage, alright, there we go. And do we get the flinch? No, Palosand goes for the Earth Power, and it will go for the damage on the Weavile, but Weavile survives. Question mark. What? Weavile shouldn't be that bulky. Smeargle's Moody is going to come into play, and then we're going to see the Palosand being withdrawn. Because Palosand, you just fling. Fling and it dies, super effective hit, something like that. Bullet Seed, it dies. You can keep the Smeargle locked down. There's a lot of weird things you could do right here. So that's going to be flinging the Razor Fang onto Araquanid, but nothing happens because that switch. So Tail Slap from Cinccino right now. The hits are looking close. Whoa, there's a crit though. Yeah, I was like, it wasn't going to be enough then, but now with the crit, not enough. Alright, so need a little bit more damage than that right there. Smeargle does flinch, so you might as well get the flinch overall, and then the attack is going to go up, and the special defense is going to drop. So now we're going to see Smeargle go for the Water Shuriken, but it's a special attack. So yeah, maybe that attack boost would have helped out if it was still physical, but nah, Smeargle just takes no damage, gets unlucky on the 2 shots, and nothing really happens there. But Thief from the Weavile strikes again, stealing Focus Sash at not full health, so I don't really see the benefit right there. And then we go for the Rock Blast onto Araquanid, and that's going to be some good damage. And that's the thing about skill link. Is it enough? it looks like it's going to be enough. Like, the Araquanid was missing a little bit of health, takes a big chunk, and then will take enough in the end on the 5th hit to go down. Just super effective damage. And then Gigalith appears. So, Gigalith, it's kind of awkward, this whole setup right now. Because, like, Weavile, can't really do too much. I guess, like, I don't even think Focus Sash is good damage when you fling it. Because, like, every item has a different ratio that you can fling with for damage. Gigalith needs to get flinched by the Bullet Seed, and that's kind of it. So, Weavile's going to throw the Focus Sash on the Palossand. Palossand doesn't take anything from that. And Cinccino goes for the Bullet Seed onto the Gigalith for the super effective damage. And the opponent's pretty much full shiny team. Pretty questionable right there for the hacking. And will Gigalith take half? It looks like Gigalith might take half. So that's a 2-hit KO onto the Gigalith overall. Palossand's going to be pretty easy to finish off as well. We're going to see how the rest of this battle ends up going. Gigalith does flinch, and Palossand with the Earth Power does target the Weavile to finish Weavile. So yeah, the flinches are nice. The flinches are nice. And that's going to be the Buffet right there. So what Pokemon is going to be the response? Espeon. Man, this team just has speed and damage and heat. And the opponent forfeits once again. They just don't like it. They just don't like being flinched when they feel they have a chance to come back. And then it's just going to be GG. So let's keep going. There's a lot of these. So yeah. We know what's going to happen. I'm going to give you guys a second to look at the opponent's team, try to understand what's going to happen as well, and let's just jump into it. So yeah, we have the Nile Ego, interesting, and then we're seeing some good old Landorus coming back. We have Tapu Fini. Oh boy, this is going to be a fun little battle overall, but as long as there's not the Scarf to shut it down immediately, we still might be able to get some usage out of it, and that is going to be the Rotom. So, fake out the Nile Ego, hit the Rotom with a Bullet Seed, and let's see what happens outside of that. So, Weavile does get the fake out onto Nile Ego, as I expected. Not very effective. Just, you're getting the shutdown, and Bullet Seed. Whoa. Okay, that's a little fancy right there. I wasn't expecting trying to take that Pokemon down that hard. Maybe expecting, like, Protect on Rotom. Because the opponent knows, like, if you've seen the Cinccino, you know what it's going to do. You know, it's got Bullet Seed, Rock Blast, and then Tail Slap. But Trick on the Rotom, going to mix things. Oh no! Oh, this is going to be hilarious. So now we have Choice Scarf on Cinccino. We have Bullet Seed now coming in for the fast damage onto Nile Ego, and it looks like that's going to be enough to take Nile Ego down. So that just happened. The King's Rock though. Is Rotom going to score Cheese Flinch at some point in this battle? That'd be pretty hilarious. And then Weavile has Fling, but that's going to be Fling Razor Fang, and that's going to be enough to flinch the Rotom out right now. I feel like Rotom's going to try to just be like, nope, I don't want to have the Cinccino going off on a Scarf like this, and then trick it back or something, or trick into Landorus. Who knows what's going to happen? This is going to be it's going to be some weirdness now that all of this has happened. So that's going to be Bullet Seed. And the damage onto Rotom. Now, we saw what happens with the other Pokemon, the Araquanid. That's not going to be enough to take down Rotom, but it is a lot more damage than Rotom wants to take, and we've already seen that to trick Rotom. So no Citrus Berry, no shenanigans, and Rotom is very weakened right now. So Weavile has Thief, though, and we're going to steal. Oh, that's amazing. That's going to be one of the dumbest things ever, because Weavile stole the King's Rock, so now gets to Fling's Rock again for the flinch if it needs to. And we already saw Choice Scarf, so we know Landorus doesn't have the Choice Scarf, and Tapu Fini comes in, and Tapu Fini is going to eat some Bullet Punches, and that's going to be fine. Or not Bullet Punches, Bullet Seeds, and then Weavile gets to flinch again with the double flinch. That's silly. I didn't. Is that something that has that ever happened in the history of Pokemon? Like, I know we get a lot of those moments. It's been happening more and more frequently recently. But I mean, really, is that something that's ever happened in the history of Pokemon to where you can fling both a King's Rock and a Razor Claw in the same game? Has anyone had that happen? That's pretty ridiculous. So now Landorus is flinched. Tapu Fini gets that Muddy Water. That's going to be damage on the Weavile. Not enough damage KO Weavile. Espeon comes in as a response to something. Landorus got flinched. And now Weavile... Oh, Weavile just has Thief. Okay. And that's going to steal from the Tapu Fini. And it's going to go and do something. Did he not have an item? I don't know. Or was I missing something? Maybe it's a Z move then. Espeon surrounds itself with Z power though. So now we're going to see the Shattered Psyche from the Espeon. So yeah, just speed, damage, and hate overall. So that's going to lock in that Landorus into its own mind, break through to the other side, and not be enough to KO for Landorus. Tapu Fini has the Moonblast though. So that's going to hurt the Espeon. But it will not be enough to take it down. Special attack does drop, which is pretty big for the Espeon. And Stone Edge hits Weavile. So just going to get a nice little bit of a refresh right there. As I guess Cinccino can come in and start cleaning up some more damage if it wants to. And Espeon still has the outspeeds. So things are about to get interesting. Bullet Seed, that's going to be targeting the Tapu Fini. Wow, that's a big hit on the super effective damage. That's going to be enough with that crit right there for sure. Did the crit matter though? Crit might not have mattered. It's only 50% more damage. Maybe. It's a really tough call. I think it did. Potentially could have. But that's the thing. Like when you're running Bullet Seed, you know, each one has an individual chance to crit. So it's not like you're getting like a crit for the full damage, getting boosted, anything like that. It's a pretty weird setup when that happens. But Landorus has the U-turn. Once it gets super effective damage onto the Espeon. Espeon will go down. Landorus hanging on by just a little. And it looks like this battle is going to wrap up with the Salazzle coming in. So, it's just speed. The team is just speed and hate. And it works. So, Bullet Seed, last little tick, and Landorus will go down. I don't even know what to think about that. Just how crazy it is, and it works. And I love it. The flinch, the shenanigans, the damage. Cinccino is a very strong Pokemon. Weavile also representing pretty hard, so yeah, solid team, definitely worthy of being on Fan Fridays, and then also getting itself into some pretty hilarious situations. So if you guys enjoyed that battle, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.